Hey guys, welcome. Today we are going to be talking about the international driving permit. This is basically how it looks like. We will look at the purpose of the international driving permit, the requirements, the laws, rules and regulations governing it, and how you can acquire one for yourself if the need arises. Okay, now first let's look at the purpose of the international driver's license. So the first requirement is that you need to have a local license in order to apply for an international license. Because if DVLA doesn't have any record of you driving here in Ghana, why would they give you a license to go and drive in someone else's country? So the first requirement is what? You need to have a local license, which is the Ghana license. Okay. So let's say you want to go and do business in any part of the world like I mentioned, right? And you want to go and be driving in these locations. Now your Ghana license will not be permitted to use in these countries. So that is where the international driver's license comes in. So once it is given to you and you visit any of these countries, you first go to their DVLA for them to, should I say accept it or approve it before you use it in the country. Now, the international license basically allows you to drive in another country without applying for their local license. So imagine you're going to do maybe some business in the US and then return briefly. And during that period, you want to drive. It will be very unfair and a big inconvenience if you are supposed to now go through their whole driving school system, take a license, a license exams and tests before eventually, getting a license to drive there. That will take a long period. So, since you already have a record of driving in your local country, once you apply for the international license, it allows you to drive there briefly and do your business and go back home. Now, the international license is valid for just a year because it's meant for a short stay. Okay. So, in this case where you are going to be a permanent resident wherever it is you are going, then in that case, you can't use the international license throughout. You need to apply for a license there. However, the international license will buy you some time. So let's say you are in Ghana, you want to relocate to Canada, and you already drive here in Ghana. Okay. Some countries allow you to do a conversion. So if you have a license in